I'm sorry if I'm yellow, but bear with me. This is so good. I don't know if you can hear it, but it's raining outside and it's just been raining all day, and I really like the weather because I can read. So anyway, I think I'm just going to hold this cup because it's nice and warm. So today I decided to make a positivi-tea talk because, you know, positive and tea, I mean, I'm so creative. Yeah, getting to the point, the past month has been so crazy for me, and I've had to at times just stop myself and think about something positive because I just felt so pessimistic at times, and it was really difficult at times to stay positive, and that's why I've been trying to consciously stay positive, and that's how I thought about making a video like this, talking to you guys about being positive, because it would help me in a way. So I'm going to be sharing with you some of the tips that I feel are helpful to live a positive life, and they have been helping me, and I'm sure they'll help you as well. So the very first tip that I think is really important is to surround yourself with positive people, because I feel that the energy that other people have brushes off onto us, and if you're always hanging out with negative, pessimistic people or people who are always gossiping, then you're not going to live a very positive life. It's really important to evaluate your friendships and realize who is bringing you down and who is lifting you up, and make sure to have friendships that always keep, you know, pushing you to do amazing positive things and just aspiring you to be your best. Now the second tip I think that's really important is to find happiness within yourself. And finding happiness within yourself just means you don't need material things or anyone else to be happy. I mean, obviously having those things you really want is amazing, and you know, you should never deprive yourself from it, but at the same time you need to make sure you're not too attached and that you can be happy by yourself. Even if you're sitting by yourself, just realize that you have everything you need. I mean, of course you need oxygen and food and shelter and water, but you know, other than the basic things that you need in life, I'm just saying that it's really important to realize that you can be happy without anything or anybody. My third tip is to be grateful always, and being grateful is something that I always forget because I always start thinking about everything that's wrong in my day, but it's really important to stop yourself and look around and just think of everything that you have that you're so grateful for, because you know, life is just this thing that's passing you by, and you know, one day you realize that what you had then, you don't have it now, and it's so important to just stop yourself and look at everything and just feel grateful from your heart and be happy to have everything. Maybe stop and just write it down in a notebook, or you know, just make a mental note of everything you're happy for and everything you're grateful for, and just thank the universe that you have what you do. And also stop complaining and instead just start saying thank you for everything. The fourth tip is to be yourself, and I know this is very cliche, like you always keep hearing be yourself, but I think that to truly be yourself takes a lot of courage, especially in a society where everyone wants you to be someone else. When there's this culture of following what everyone else is doing, it's so difficult to just be different. But remember that the greatest people that have lived have always thought for themselves, and they've done what they felt is right, and you too can do that. And it's different if you're inspired by others. Definitely go around and look for inspiration. Look at people you admire, but getting inspired is different from trying to be like them. So just know the difference. Find what you really love to do and don't shy away from all the things that you love, and embrace them and accept yourself with all of your flaws and your weaknesses as well as your strengths, and trust me, you will be unbeatable. Fifth one is to find your passion, and finding your passion, I feel like this is another cliche, but it's really difficult to know what your passion is. For me, it had been baking for a long time, but then I realized I love reading. I love to just immerse myself in a book and read and forget that I exist because I'm just so lost in the book. And I feel like you need to find something that you can do that makes you forget about time. It could even be something like playing video games or watching movies or knitting or drawing, painting. And I've been trying to get into painting as well recently. Find something that makes you forget about time and you can just immerse in it and just feel happy. And in order to find your passion, it's also really important to try new things, because the more new things you try, the more you can figure out what your passion is. Just see what interests you, and even if it seems something stupid to others, just go on ahead and try it out for yourself and you'll know if you love it. The sixth thing is to take care of your body and yourself. Now, this is very simple, but at the same time, we really don't tend to do it. It's really important to get enough sleep and eat right and take a break when you need to, and rest and relax, as well as pamper yourself. Try and take a day off in a week and just pamper yourself, get yourself a nice bath, or just read, or get a face mask, or whatever you love, and just try and disconnect from the world and do something for yourself without having to, Instagram it or tweet it, because you need the time for yourself to just do what you feel like just for you. I really like how lemongrass smells. Seventh one is to focus on what you're doing right now. You could also say it means be present, but at the same time, focus on what you're doing in a way where you're not overwhelming yourself. Try and do only one thing at a time, and even if you have a big goal, you don't have to think of everything at once. Concentrate on small steps and then you can get to your goal. Don't try and think of everything at once and overwhelm yourself, because in the end, you won't be able to do anything at all. And learn to say no to things and prioritize what you need for your life and your goals. Make sure that whatever you're doing is in alignment with your morals and values. Now, the eighth one, and this is very important, but a lot of people underestimate it, and that's to organize your space and clean your space. Now, this is so important because usually if I am in a messy room, it just makes me feel very messy and cluttered in my brain. So when you're in a cleaner room, you're going to feel much organized and you're going to be able to think clearly. So make sure that you organize your room, your space, keep everything clean and declutter every week or every month. Try and throw away things you don't really need, or donate, or just do something about it. It's really simple, but we just let everything clutter up and it just gets to a point where we cannot even function. And similarly, it's also really important to organize your schedule, make a plan in your planner and plan ahead, because it's going to save you so much time. And I personally like to plan ahead for the week. You could even do it for the month and then do it for the week, and then also plan daily, and it's going to help you so much. The ninth one is to wake up early, and this is something that I really love, but I could not do it when I was working the past month because I had to get up at 4 a.m. and I was out of the house at 5:15, so I never had the time. But if you do have the privilege to wake up early and have some time for yourself, make yourself a cup of coffee and read a book, or watch YouTube or something for 15 minutes. Do something that your soul desires. It's the perfect start to the day, and you'll be in such a great mood and you'll be able to start the day in such high spirits. Now, 10th one, and this is the last one, it's to make a special nook for yourself in your house. Maybe just decide a small space in your house where you won't be disturbed, and think of it as a place where you're going to practice your hobby or some craft of yours that you've been meaning to master. It could be painting or drawing, or even just sitting down and reading, or writing, whatever you feel like. Just have this small space where you feel just comfortable to be yourself and just let yourself get lost there. That's all. I guess those are all of the tips I have for you right now, and I really hope to use these tips in my life as well. So yeah, I really hope these helped you, and I will see you in another tea talk probably. If you like them, do let me know if you do like this tea talk, because it's the first time I'm trying this, and I mean, I don't really know if it was good or not, but we'll see. I need to finish my tea and then edit this video. Also, make sure to subscribe and like for more videos, and I'll see you later. Bye!